How are you, sir?
Doing well. How about you?
I'm good. Ready to talk again?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to be covering your latest song, "Balled Up."
Balled up.
But before we get all balled up, talking about balled up, let's feature what's our drinkage this evening. What's our cash beer?
So we're going Three Floyd's Zombie Dust.
Nice.
One of my favorite summertime IPAs, made right here in Indiana. And for you, we're going with the Obscura Blackberry, a seasonal from Ash and Elm, also right here in Indianapolis.
And female owned, which I always love to bring up over and over again.
Which is cool.
Very super cool.
So here you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're
I just
welcome.
wait, let me grab it and just like feature my nails. Okay, that's
Very
what I want to do. Very important. Nail bar, Indianapolis downtown. Okay, so balled up.
Balled up.
Where do you want to start?
Let's just start with the song.
Okay,
Got any
go.
questions about it?
Well, obviously, what was your inspiration? It's one of my favorites. It's got like a Midwest flavor to it, in my opinion. It's the way you pronounce the words in your music, and this song in particular, the beat, it feels very laid back and relaxed.
Yeah. I guess all my vocals are going to sound a little Midwest because I have that Midwestern twang. If you go anywhere out west or up north or east, everybody always makes fun of my accent, so that's probably true.
There's no uptalk in balled up.
Correct. So Balled Up is an older song as far as conceptually. It is about a day of doing absolutely nothing productive. One of those days where you're just hanging out with your friends and just goofing off. And that is the whole inspiration of it, just a quick time capsule day of doing nothing. And so then I wrote the riff on the guitar, which is a slide riff, which I don't play slide, so it was fun to mess around with that. And the whole song's kind of wrapped around that single slide riff, so it's kind of the main driving force. And so I put a drum beat with that, and that's kind of the gist of the whole song. And it is just a verse chorus type song, real simple structure. And then I just laid the lyrics over it, a bunch of nonsense lyrics, but it kind of turned out a little bit hypnotic and just kind of very not serious. Is that even a word?
You wrote the song a really long time ago too, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't even remember exactly when it was written, but I just gotten around to recording it. Kind of getting some of my older catalog stuff mixed in with some of my brand new songs, just get it all recorded and videoed, and then eventually it'll all be brand new stuff, but I still got some old stuff mixed in.
Oh, sorry. Video's going a little crazy on me. Was that breeze?
Yeah, that was a windy guess there. About blew the camera right out of your hand. And so, yeah, that's kind of the way this song was written. I played piano and bass guitar and recorded the drums, all based off of the single riff off the slide guitar.
I hear a parade. Sorry if it was kind of interrupting what you were
I
saying.
think that parade's for me.
I think it is.
Oh.
You should share that story, though. It is pretty funny.
So my mom is from a small Midwestern town, and we live in the city in Indianapolis. And so our particular area, we have a lot of sirens. Police, ambulances, fire trucks all tend to kind of come through here a lot. So one afternoon we were hanging out in the backyard and the sirens started going off, and there was quite a few of them. And my mom got kind of excited and was like, "Oh, honey, is there a parade here?" Because in the small town, the only time you really hear a bunch of sirens is during a parade.
For
So
opening day of baseball.
yeah, opening day, or if the band won state, and or something with the local sports team, you might get a few honks and a siren. So we never let her live that down.
So every time we hear a siren.
Yeah, so when we hear sirens, we're always like, "Oh, it must be a parade." That's the story.
So when did you write this song? I know we talked, it was a really long time ago, but did you write it with friends? Is it inspired by friendships you had before now?
Yeah, I mean, it was written about a day just hanging out at my friend Eric's. He lived in this certain part of Kokomo, Indiana. It was just kind of rougher, and so it was just a silly day, just hanging out there, and what kind of we did, just drinking a beer and trying not to get in fights with the neighbors and stuff like that. So that's basically all it was.
Your video.
Yeah, so the video came to me as lots of things tend to do for me, is right when I lay down for bed, that moment where you've calmed down but you're not asleep, and for whatever reason my mind runs really clear right then, and so I do a lot of my deeper thinking then, and so it just hit me that I could film everything in a refrigerator. And it sounded really silly, but then I started thinking about it, and all the lyrics, if you dig deep enough, you can kind of describe them as food. Like the catfish dough really is made from food. I talk about money, which is cheddar or lettuce, and oh my gosh, there was just so many examples.
Well, it's colorful too.
Yeah, and fake bacon, and the White House, where I did like White Castles and fake bacon, and some of it's pretty literally, some of it you got to dig a little deeper. And I just thought it'd be kind of silly but kind of fun. And if you wanted to dig deep, you could find the meanings in all the food that go with the lyrics. And I thought it would be just different that the whole video is shot inside of a refrigerator. So that was the concept. And my youngest son helped me stage the fridge, and we just laughed and filmed it. And then the chorus is in a friend of mine's car, and the chorus is like vroom vroom, you'll be there soon. So that was just in a car, and then you just take off, and then it goes to the next scene. So that's basically the video. I mean, it was really quick, real fun to shoot.
What'd you have for dinner?
Very simple.
What'd you have for dinner that night?
What did I have for dinner that night?
After you shot the video.
I think I ate some catfish dough and some White Castles, maybe a Hot Pocket.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's kind of the song and the video. Very, very simple, very quick song, but it's out now, and moving on to the next one.
Awesome. It's colorful. I like it. This time, I know in the past the kids have always been involved. They just probably went on the shopping trip, or what? How are they involved this time around?
Yeah, the youngest helped me shop, and then he helped me prep, helped me clean the fridge, and my oldest son was back in school, so he didn't get her help much with the production.
Yeah, so things are kind of winding down with COVID now. It's starting to trickle back in the normalcy, so no more stuck at home videos. You might start venturing out in the next couple videos, you think, or?
It's possible. I can't give away too much.
All right, well, tell us, we need to do our random question. So randomly, if you could pick any grocery store to shoot your next video in, where and why?
Well, I got several favorite stores. So probably on the top of my list would be Trader Joe's. And we could do I know what we could do. We could do the whole shoot looking for the hidden stuffed animal. And then I could get into the treasure trove and get my prize for finding the animal.
Yeah.
So there we go. Trader Joe's.
Yeah, dessert section's the best. All right, Bobberlove. It was great. Lovely day out. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.